Hi Art One. I wanted to quickly go over the steps for documenting your artwork for our course. You will be submitting all of your artworks electronically on Schoology. I will also be looking at your physical work when it's hung in the hallway here for assessment. But I did want to take you through the steps of documenting your work. This will come into play particularly on your virtual days when you are submitting in progress shots of your work. So going through these steps is going to document your work in a way that it's easier to see all the fine detail that you've added when you've worked on it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to put your artwork on a flat surface, like a tabletop that's facing upward. Then I recommend actually taking a photograph over top of it. Sometimes you can do this directly on the floor too. You can put your artwork on the ground and then stand over top of it. You're not making any really large pieces in Art One this year because of having to transport them back and forth so much. So putting it on the floor and standing above it is usually going to work out okay. Something that you want to be mindful of is that you're not casting your own shadow on your artwork. And that you are using, I guess, like the best camera that you have available to you to document it. Not that it has to be documented with, like a super amazing camera, but if you wanted to use your smartphone camera over your Chromebook, that would probably be best. The Chromebooks, unfortunately, don't photograph the work real well. So anyway, here in this shot, I am standing over top, and I'm using an iPad that I have available to me, but a smartphone that has a camera on it should be fine as well. At that point, you want to zoom in as much as you can without cutting out, the artwork and cropping it in a weird place. You can see I took this photo here first, and so I do have some of my blue painter's tape around the edge there, and so I just pulled it into my photo editing app and quickly just cropped it, and then I have the file ready for submission. So those are the steps that you should take. Make sure that it's in a well-lit area. Make sure that you're using a camera that, whatever you have available to you is great. A smartphone camera usually works really well if you're able to connect that to Schoology or email the photo to yourself and then submit it to Schoology. That works out really well. And then I always suggest going through the extra step to crop the work so that way you don't have any extra on the edges. Okay, if anything comes up and you have questions, let me know.